All right, if Sheer was the same ship, as I move up to the tier 8 now, do I at least get something different? Oh yeah. Okay, we've dumped the 234s entirely. I have the same goofball turret arrangement, but now I've got 305s. Do I get more health? I get a lot more health. And I have a very, very different secondary suite. I've got a whole bunch of 128s now. And the German 128s are pretty good. This armor's garbo. I should have expected that. What's up, Grant? Thank you, Zen. Appreciate you. Good game. Okay, that's about the same. AA's better again because. All right, let's build this thing out and give her a go. So it's not a super cruiser in the way we think of like an Alaska or a Congress because she's very soft. She's very soft. But I can at least get her stealthified a little bit. That might help. I've been running airstrike. Let's stick with that. Haven't I been running airstrike? No, I've been running damage control. I think it's kind of a toss-up there. I want to stick with aiming mod. Hydro again, please. And that's the other thing, Wix. You know, you point out how they differ. Carrier is there's a lot of different facets. Okay, how do I think about how to phrase this? Once you understand how to play a destroyer, you in general any destroyer, pick a destroyer. Hang on a minute, I can turn my fan on. Once you understand how to play a destroyer, you can translate that skill into 80% of other destroyers, if not higher. Every destroyer has quirks, but in general, you can translate that skill over. I don't know that I necessarily can say the same about the carriers. I don't know that I feel the same way about carriers. I feel like that with the carriers, you have... actually, we've been going secondary, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. We've just been trying it because we test ship with carriers. 9.6 kilometer, 10.3 kilometer manual secondary. Huh. All right. Jury's still out, Vladeshi, in my opinion. Jury's still out. Here. 3 points left. I don't have a heal yet. I do finally have a heal. No. My torpedo tubes... Okay, so I'm now getting 9.5 kilometers. Why am I getting a damage buff? Oh, because Pack-a-Punch. Oh, so Pack-a-Punch is like doubly useful on this line. That's actually kind of cool. I hadn't even thought about that. I think I want the extra heal. I think we go Superintendent here. Yeah, let's try that. Well, Wix, I appreciate that. It's a holiday, so I get the chance to do that. And I don't know, we'll see how long I go. I'm having a good time so far. It's been interesting trying these new German cruisers. I'll probably put a game into each one of them just to give it a go and see how it shakes out. And then I've got quite a backlog of American Destroyer to play through. City has been yep, we got a national holiday. It's Labor Day. City has been coming in, bribing me to play classes that I wouldn't ordinarily play, subs and carriers. I had a pretty decent game in each one. The Enterprise game was a loss, but I feel very good about that U-69 game. That was... I'm irritated at myself for dying, but it didn't cost us the game, so okay, I'll manage. Vladeshi, I'll tell you straight up, Deutschland at tier 6 is a Grafspee without the heal. It's a Grafspee. That's all it is. Sheer at tier 7 is essentially a Grafspee. Again, it gets slightly better AA, and slightly better... What do we figure out? She's a little faster. She gets slightly better AA, and you get a little more secondary range, but that's really it. And this is... Now we're to 8. This is Knesbeck, and I'm curious to see... This one's for the first time they're starting to change things around. So, example, I no longer have the 234s. These are 12-inch guns. These are 305s. It's still the same... The torpedoes have a little more range. They're 9.5 kilometer range. Again, my AA gets better again. And so on and so forth. So this I feel like is going to be the first ship in the line that actually starts to be different. We're going to find out if I'm wrong or not. What's my detection? 11 flat. So I'm actually stealthier now than I was at tier 6 and 7. 234, 283s, whatever. Yeah, the German 11-inch. Yeah, I guess they were 283s, whatever. My brain's on 234s because of all the King of the Sea we did this weekend, I think. Oh, good, it's a Vesser. I don't really have to worry about his planes. His planes are made of tissue paper and hope. All right, let's change a few things. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do want that. That also gives me my AA. And I like seeing my detection. Well, Seabang, he's probably trying to figure out, that's the American support carrier line. And they make a big deal of the smoke, but you don't get it until tier 8, and they don't tell you that. I had the same problem when I first picked up Independence. I was like, where's my smoke? It's not there. You don't get it until tier 8. Yes, they patched out the hope. They patched out the hope in the German planes. Allende, Nagato. I only have 3 cruisers to shoot at. But I do have 52,000 hit points to throw around. That's kind of nice. Hopefully I don't get deleted. The Tennessee could end my life very effectively if I show him a good shot. Nagato's on the edge of the map. That makes me happy. Okay, our Sin Yang is going to try for the cap. He's radaring and coming up empty. He got to okay, he's got a Shinonome. Don't fire. Don't fire. Just scare him off. There you go. Okay, if that's the Bismarck, then that means the Tennessee spawned mid somewhere, and I need to be cautious. Maya is booking it. San Diego's about to show me a nice shot. See if I can get all my guns around for him. He'll love it. Okay, the Tennessee's way back in the corner. Okay, I feel a little better about my life choices now. Let's work on this some. Bring it on, little Vesser. Your planes do not scare me in the slightest. Oh no. Oh no, he bounced a rocket. It's terrible. Stop your turn! That sucks. It's alright.
Problem solved, sir.
I shot them all down. I just casually murdered all 8 of his bombers. That's amazing. That makes me so happy. So apparently the A is actually pretty good. The manual secondaries are super awkward. I need to try to shift some of these buttons around, frankly. All right, so they just casually destroyed our entire A flank.
Confirmed penetration.
Half of it into the island, of course. Hi, Maya. How you doing, buddy? Did you forget about me? Much love.
Torpedoes to port.
This guy still hadn't changed course.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
My dude. Oh, hey, what up?
Problem solved, sir.
All right, we're not completely out of this game yet, but boy, it kind of sucks. They let the Nagato just sail up the edge of the map and do whatever the hell he wanted. Okay, well, we killed the Torigo. That feels pretty good.
Destroyer blown up.
All right, I don't have range on the Maya right now. I'm dark for the moment. Now I have range on the Maya. Let's put that AP back in the barrel. The accuracy on these guns is pretty good so far. Like that. Like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh my god, the other flank. What the hell happened over there? Mind-blowing to me what the hell happened over there. Alright, Alabama, I'm gonna need your help here, buddy. You got 16 inches. You got 16 inches, baby. I need your help to finish this clown off.
Torpedoes astern.
Help me make this happen.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
There we go. Okay. All right. This looks worse than it really is. I'm going to let these guys, I think, man. Hang on. I really need to kill this Allende. while he's beached and broadside to the fucking world. But I don't think we can win now. We have no map control. I can easily kill the Vesser and probably the U-69, but it's one of these battleships is going to have to deal with the Allende, and they're not going that way. So, not much I can do then. Y'all are on your own, boys. Oh, right.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front. The enemy is about to win. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Problem solved, sir. Waiting instructions. Airborne. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Critical engine damage.
Sure do love fighting in submarines.
Waiting instructions. Airborne. Waiting instructions. Airborne.
All right, they killed the carrier. He's close. Okay, he's off to my starboard side now.
Waiting instructions.
He's looping this way.
Waiting instructions. Airborne.
Get wrecked.
Enemy submarine sunk. Waiting instructions.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Enjoy your torpedo. Well, boys, I'm trying, but I think the team is going to ensure that we do not win this game. Too many numpties to carry. Too many numpties to carry. At least it was a good game. I think I like this line. Oh my holy God. So, witness, ladies and gentlemen, behold the difference between idiots.
They're
Professor Historia.
blocking this way.
Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Witness the obvious and gross difference between incompetent submarines and competent ones. Like, the U-69 was at least lived. He killed somebody. The Sturdy lived. He killed somebody. Our two submarines threw themselves away in minutes and were useless. So, like, goodness gracious. Oh, my God. Mein Gott. I mean, on the losing team, I outscored 10 of the opposing players. The Tennessee who lived the whole game was basically non-existent. I think I like these ships so far. I really do.